Tell me how to best protect Wakanda.
Without the Black Panther, Wakanda will fall. My ancestors would often say, only the most broken people can be great leaders. My enemies call me Namor.
Welcome back to DMR. Thank you for tuning back in. Much obliged. So I hope you caught my review, the documentary review for Madoff, the Monster of Wall Street. A insane story, to say the least. So go back and check that one out. So I will be moving back onto the movie front today and reviewing a Marvel movie, which is Wakanda Forever, which is the sequel to Black Panther. So this one came out last year, and it's a follow-up to the first one, and of course after the events of Infinity War and also Endgame as well, and the tragic passing of Chadwick Boseman, or Boseman, is how you say it. So this guy was an awesome actor, massive shoes to fill with Letitia Wright taking over the role of the Black Panther. I have commented recently that Marvel really are struggling for content in terms of their movies and what they're producing. However, this has made me stand corrected, this film. Probably because of the role that Boseman had in the cinematic universe of Marvel, and what Letitia Wright does here is pretty goddamn well good. So let's go over it, but before we do, let's discuss our main sponsors, which is Manscaped and of course Pure Spectrum. So we can see the Pure Spectrum full range there up on the internet. We've also got a 15% off code, which is Dewey CBD. That's Dewey CBD. You can see it up there on the screen. Be sure to drop that down. Massive range from these guys. So to go over their main product, which is the oil, it's THC free. It's a 2018 Farm Bill compliant product. Third-party tested, organically cultivated hemp, sustainable family farms, very important, vertically integrated, USA grown, and non-GMO. So huge range up on the screen there, from the oils, the gummies, the creams, you name it. They've also got the Endo Pet as well. Very handy little product, that one for your dogs and cats. We've used it on our dog in the past. It's great stuff. So thank you to the team at Pure Spectrum. Yes, it's time for the Manscaped Performance Package 4.0. You can't get wrong with this package, ladies and gentlemen. So we've got our main clipper, which is the Lawnmower 4.0. Very handy 4000K LED spotlight on it if you need to be doing some trimming in the dark, of course. We've also got the Weed Whacker. This little tool is awesome, seriously. It's bite-sized, very easy to carry around for the ears and the nose. We've also got the Crop Preserver and the Crop Reviver, part of my daily hygiene routine. This stuff smells awesome, guys. Really does smell good. We've also got the Magic Mat to clean up all of your mess. They're throwing in the anti-chafe boxer briefs. Very comfy, those ones. All of this comes in the Shed travel bag as well. So up on the screen, we've got the promo code 20% off, which is Dewey20. That's Dewey20, and it works store-wide. Cheers.
They came from the water. He has superhuman strength.
I need to know if Wakanda is an ally or an enemy.
So right off the bat, at the start of the film, we've got the passing of the Black Panther, where it's some type of heart failure, and we've got Letitia Wright's character that is really just picking up the pieces. An absolute monumental loss for the Wakandans, with their protector now passed. So pretty tragic scenes, and again, I think they did quite well with tying that all in, because it really does pull on your heartstrings right from the get-go, and you really do feel the loss of the Wakandan people, because their Black Panther is no longer around, and in real life the actor has passed as well. So now we've got Letitia Wright's character that's just trying to pick up the pieces and move on from those events. So the Wakandans basically have a new threat. They're people that live in the sea. It's very similar looking to the Na'vi out of Avatar, the Way of Water. So they live in a city basically underwater that's kind of like Atlantis. They've got vibranium, so there's almost like a sun source under the water. And the main leader is pretty much indestructible, and he has wings on his feet which basically make him fly around like Iron Man. So pretty good villain in this film, I must say, because Marvel are pretty well known, despite a handful. Their villains are quite weak. Obviously you got Thanos, he was an absolute badass, but this guy is pretty good. I really did like this main villain. So they basically have to see how they can go up against this new foe. There is a pretty cool start of the scene cinematography, or what we see on a boat, where we've got these mermaid type people that are singing and luring the sailors or the crew off the ship and into the water. I really did think that was pretty cool, and they really do rip this ship apart at the start of the movie. So pretty cool scenes right off the bat.
You can come and find out.
Let our gracious response to this incursion be an olive branch. Further attempts on our resources will be considered an act of aggression and met with a much steeper response.
That can't be good.
He's coming. For the surface world. Vibranium. He's covered in it.
His people do not call him general or king. They called him Kukul Khan, the feather serpent god.
So towards the start of the film, they have some type of peace talks with this new foe. Their motives are quite clear. They really don't want to live under the water anymore. They want to go up and basically take over the land or the earth with the humans and say, stuff it, we're going to war with these people. And the Wakandans like, no, we're not going to war with them. And that's basically where they kick off going toe to toe with, after a failed kidnapping with one of the Wakandans. So the movie itself, the pacing of it is quite good. I wasn't bored throughout the particular film, and the cinematography and the CGI in it is very, very good as well. But all in all, Letitia Wright does a very good job as becoming the new Black Panther. Very believable set of circumstances, with her trusting herself and her own intuition about how she can take up this new role as the Black Panther, and it all looks pretty good up on the screen. So again, I wasn't really bored with it, and they didn't use too much humor throughout the film. I thought it was quite good when they did, but some of the Marvel films are very well known for using humor a lot, but the punchlines land pretty much on point most of the time. So I really did like that aspect of the movie as well. Very good blend throughout the film.
Killing him will risk eternal war.
My mother told stories about a place like this. A protected land with people that never have to leave. That never have to change who they were. What reason do you have to reveal your secret to the world?
So the pros and cons for Black Panther Wakanda Forever. So the pros, the cinematography is immaculate. The fight scenes are very, very good. The new tech is awesome as well. Some of it looked like Stark tech, especially one particular suit that was pretty cool. I did like the storyline all the way through it. The Marvel villain was very good in this as well, very believable, and their cause as well. So the cons, I don't think I really have any cons with this particular film. I like the action films. They all kept me on the edge of my seat. Probably the only con, and this can't be helped, is obviously the passing of Boseman was tragic to say the least, but Marvel did a really good job here of picking up the pieces and going on with the next chapter for the Black Panther. So as we can see up here on the screen, this was one of the last photos of Chadwick Boseman. So a lot of people gave him a lot of crap for this photo when it came online, because he kept his illness in the shadows, or he was very private about it to a degree, and then we all found out he passed away. So really don't judge a book by its cover with what you're seeing up on the screen versus what's happening to somebody in their own reality. So I will give this my number 1 rating, which is I definitely would have gone and seen it at the cinema if I could have, and I'll probably buy it on Blu-ray as well. So very good movie, very good Marvel movie as well. Again, quite surprised with the content to this degree. I did like Thor, Love and Thunder, and I think this is a really good follow-up for the Black Panther movie. So thank you again for tuning in to my review for Wakanda Forever, and as always, laters on the Menjay.
We know what you whisper. They have lost their protector.
You let the fear of our discovery stop us from doing what is right.
So there you have it, Wakanda Forever, the Black Panther sequel. Awesome follow-up film. Guys, be sure to hit on that subscribe button and join the DMR crew. Cheers.